when I need some loving, baby.
So, somebody on Instagram wants to know how we met. It was in 2006. It was April 23rd, I believe, 2006. And, well, I met this boy, not him, a different boy. He asked me for my phone number, so I gave it to him, and then he, I don't know, called me or texted me, whatever we were doing then. And he's like, hey, do you want to hang out tonight? And I was like, sure. I was like, yeah, sure, we can hang out. So I went to his house because that's safe. I went to his house and we were hanging out, and he was like, do you want to go to the movies? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, can my friends come? And I was like, sure. And then we went to go pick up his friends, and that's where you meet Big Daddy. So he got in the car, and he had like long hair. He was super skinny, and he didn't speak to me at all. And as soon as I saw him, I texted my best friend. I was like, I don't know who this boy who just got in the car is, but I'm gonna make him my boyfriend. And he did not talk to me the entire night. I don't even think he said hello. Like, maybe he said hello.
Probably not.
Probably not. He didn't talk to me. He didn't look at me. Like, he was so completely uninterested. Like, so then it became like a challenge because I was like, why is he not paying attention to me? So,
Skirt.
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
My version up to that point is, yeah, we with one of our homeboys. It was me and my brother Daniel. We was kicking it with one of our homeboys, and he knew a lot of girls. And we was like, hey, hook us up with some of them NASCAR fast car girls. Them little.
Which I wasn't.
But anyway, so he was like, yeah, we'll find one, you know, this and that and the other. We was like, cool. So then he hit us up and was like, hey, I want to go to the movies. I think I got one or something. I don't remember what he said, but I was like,
look how unsafe I was.
We went to the movies or whatever. I don't remember how we got there. They're good at.
You guys up?
From where?
From your house. Like, we went to your house on Ferncrest and picked you up.
For real?
Yes.
You sure?
Bruh, it was the best day of my life. Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, cause we was in the back seat of his car.
I was in the passenger seat. You sat on the, like, behind him.
For real?
Yes. And I turned around, and that's when I saw you. That's when I texted Toya.
Well, I don't remember none of that. So, I do remember seeing her and being like, bro, I thought you gonna get us somebody bad. Like,
isn't that terrible?
Yeah, I didn't think she was attractive at all. I was like,
I don't know how, because I was blonde hair, like skinny, the whole nine. I was fine.
This is my part of the story. So, I'm sitting there, I'm kind of like, now I'm mad. I'm saying like, bro, I could have been doing something else. So I'm like, whatever. At least we doing something. We going to the movies. So we just chilling. Actually, I don't remember anything except for not paying her any attention. Really, I don't remember what movie we saw. I don't remember if it was good.
It was like a House on Haunted Hill or something like that. I know what I was wearing. I had on a white and green striped shirt.
You sure did.
Oh my God, he's such a hater. He said I looked terrible.
I didn't say you look terrible. You just look corny, and I was like.
And some green chucks. They was cute. I was cute.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when I look back now, I guess with these different set of eyes and thoughts and opinions, but then I was like, nah, bro, I'm way too smooth for this. My hair's laid down. Like, I need me, you know.
Right, because he looked like a pimp named Slickback.
But, yeah, and then I don't remember, some reason I just remember us, was it the same day that we was at somebody's house with the cat?
No. So then, like I said, he didn't talk to me the whole night. I was like, okay, whatever. So then when we left, I was like, man, I want to talk to that boy. So then I went on MySpace and I found Daniel. Stalker. Yeah, you got to stalk to get your man sometimes. So I found Daniel and then I messaged him and I was like, oh, you guys are so cool. We should hang out. But like, I was really trying to get Big Daddy. So he hit me back up. He's like, yeah, you were cool. We should hang out, blah, blah, blah. So then it was like a couple days later or something like that where y'all were going to that kickback. And y'all said I could come to the Daniel said I could come to the kickback.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, me and somebody, Pookie, maybe, were on the way to the kickback. So Big Daddy met us at the gas station around the corner. So he pulls up in his like old school car, and we like follow.
What? I had my Caprice at that time?
Yeah.
That's that old fine wine 79 Chevy Caprice.
It's not a 79.
How you gonna tell me what my car is, bro?
I thought you said you want a 79.
No, I want like a 74.
Oh. My bad.
I'll go out there and show them right now.
They do not care. They'll be like, is it okay?
It is.
Stop. I think I'm going to stop.
Anyways.
So, we went, so he met us at the gas station, and then we went to the house. So, I'm like, you know, looking as cute as humanly possible because I'm like trying to
I actually don't remember anything. I don't remember what she looked like. I do remember meeting them there, and I remember playing with a cat.
So the entire night, he sat on the couch at this kickback and played with this cat. Did not speak to me, did not acknowledge me. This is now 2 nights in a row where I just don't exist.
I'm pretty sure I said, yeah, follow me.
Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Like, why do I not matter to him? Like, how is it that he does not even look at me? It was like the strangest thing in the world. But it made me like him more because he didn't pay no attention to me. So then after that, was when I really kicked my stalking into high gear. And I was like, okay, like, what am I going to do? So I was like, I told them, like, I think we would just, I don't know. Somehow I found out that they like to work out or something. And then I was like, oh yeah, I go to the gym too. We should go to the gym together. So that was how we started like hanging out, me and him and his best friend. So we started like going to the gym together, and pretty much anything Big Daddy said he liked or didn't like, I was like, oh yeah, I like that too. Nope, I don't want that either. He was like, I remember he said he was
anti-relationship.
Yeah, he said he was anti-relationship. I was like, me too. Relationships suck. I hate them. Let's
yeah, and I was
together.
like, oh man, she's cool.
But it was all a ploy. I was just trying to make him like me. So for the next 6 months, well, things went a little faster than that in other areas. But I literally had to like throw myself at him. Like, it was like the hardest thing I ever had to do. Like, he just was not.
I mean, I wasn't really that, I wasn't thinking about none of that stuff. I was just like, oh, she cool to hang out with. Plus, she ain't really about no relationships either. But, I was getting played. So, I didn't even, like, look at all. Like, she used to let me park in her garage. She had a single car garage in her little, what'd you call them things?
My townhouse.
Townhouse. I used to come up in there. Caprice barely fit. I
was literally parking under the covered parking, and I had a garage so that he could park in the garage. Like, what type of ass backwards?
Because it was a Caprice.
You can use the garage.
Yeah, I used to come up in there.
And I still wasn't even his girlfriend.
I used to come up in there banging. Boom, boom, boom. She knew when I was there. But,
I did.
But yeah, she would do a lot of stuff, and I wasn't really like thinking about it. I was like, man, she is super nice. It's weird. I actually didn't trust people that was like.
Well, remember I had a boyfriend at first.
Oh yeah, that was weird. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. So.
I had a whole boyfriend that I lived with this whole. Wait. Well, I was trying to break up with him, but he wouldn't go. Like, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like. So I was like doing things to force him to leave. So
we didn't really necessarily know what was going on. We just knew we was all like, it was a bunch of us going over at this point. It was a lot of people. It wasn't just like me, Daniel, and her. It was like a lot of people. We was like hanging out, and I think one of the first times we went there, this dude was kind of just like, he was mad, bro. He was just like looking around, and this is Chevy.
Yeah, he was.
No, good boy. So I told Daniel, I said, hey, this is the last time we coming over here. I ain't digging this. And he was like, yeah, it's kind of jacked up. But I guess I didn't really know the ins and outs of how much effort she had put in trying to break up with this dude or whatever. But from the outside looking in, I was like, bro, she kind of shady.
It was pretty bad. Like, as an adult now, I'm like, I probably should have made some different decisions, but you live and you learn. After the boyfriend at the time finally realized that I didn't want to be with him and moved away, no shade, but you know, moved away. That's when I kicked it into high gear, and I was really like, okay, I have to do whatever I can to get him to like me. So we really didn't talk to our friend, or the guy who I was initially like talking to, that I met them through. Like, so for 6 months we hung out and we were friends, and we would literally hang out every single day. He would come over, we would spend the night, but he like still was not trying to make me his girlfriend. And then finally, I guess like Crystal and Deanna or somebody was like, you know, she really likes you.
Yeah, and I was like, what?
Right.
It's like, you don't realize that all the stuff that she does. I was like, I mean, I guess. Like, literally right when they, like, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, man, but I thought we were supposed to be but she was like, they was like, don't be dumb. Like, she was just trying to say and do whatever she can to. I said, well, yeah, but that's fake. I don't like that. So, and it was like, boy, if you don't sit there. So then, like, I sat there and thought about it. I was like, oh, I mean, I'll think about it, whatever. I don't remember the time frame, but to me, I was like, I mean, I guess.
It was 6 months because we met April.
No, I'm talking about from that time they messaged me
Oh.
to when I was like, let me just ask her and see how it goes, I guess. I felt like it was the same day, but maybe it wasn't. Who knows? But then, yeah, that happened, and then.
Yeah, so I guess that's when he had a change of heart and was like, all right. So then we were talking on AIM and AOL Instant Messenger, and that's when he asked me to be his girlfriend. And literally, when he asked me to be his girlfriend, I was so happy. I was at my mom's house, and I went to the intercom at my mom's house, and I pressed the intercom. I was like, he asked me to be his girlfriend! I was screaming and so happy. And then he was like, when I say yes, he was like, all right, it's official, like a referee with a whistle. And I swear I will never forget that, because it was so corny, but it was so cute. And I was like, yes, it is. So that's how it started. And all those other years after that was a whole nother story that we'll have to do in a whole nother video.
Man.
Because it's been 13 years. So.
Yeah, because it's a lot of
It's
little.
a lot. Like, y'all have no clue. Like, y'all might know some of the little things we've been through, but y'all don't know everything.
Yeah, man, it's a lot.
Like when we went to prison.
Bro, prison and jail are two different things. Quit saying that.
It felt like prison to me.
You spent like half a day or something.
I was there for 21 hours.
Well, you ain't had the connects. I got up out of there and like.
Yeah, he was out before me.
Spent all my little money on the taxi. The guy was like, how much money you got? I said, bro, I don't know. I got this much. He's like, I'll get you home. Don't worry about it. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
yes.
was at like a 7-Eleven. Like, does anybody have some quarters?
At least you wasn't blind trying to find out what you needed to do afterwards because your glasses was broken. So you feeling around the strip like, hey, can somebody help me get back to North Las Vegas?
It was a rough time. We'll tell y'all about that in another video.
And a bunch of other crazy
Maybe if y'all watch enough of our videos, we'll tell y'all our prison story.
No, we're going to tell them that because people need to know.
Yeah, we used to be wild. It was
No,
mostly me.
Yeah.
But you know, you live and you learn.
Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. That's it.